pasaporte cervecero, destapa tu destino hoy. Un sello más en tu jarra, salud por el buen sabor.
El día de hoy estamos en Funky Buddha en su aniversario número 13. Vamos a ver qué tienen, de qué va el evento, qué cervezas tienen. Por lo que leímos, tienen un montón de cervezas especiales y bueno, vamos a ver qué tienen para nosotros.
All right, well, yeah, welcome to Funky Buddha Brewery, guys. We're celebrating our 13-year anniversary today, so thank you for joining us. So Funky Buddha, before we get into the tour, I just want to kind of go over the brief history of the company. So we actually started as a small, tiny little brew pub in Boca Raton in 2011. We were kind of known for, doing very natural ingredient, almost culinary inspired beers like our maple bacon coffee porter. We do like a no crust peanut butter jelly sandwich beer. We did Fire in the Hole for this one, a raspberry habanero red ale. So yeah, we kind of like got a big following for doing kind of crazy beers. And so like we kind of gained a lot of momentum. I think the first bottle release of maple bacon coffee porter was being traded all over the world. Like some bottles landed like in Belgium and stuff like that. So it was crazy. And so like our owners were like, man, we kind of got something here. So let's open up like a big brewery, right? Production spot. So this is what we opened up in 2013. We're celebrating our 13-year anniversary today. And so we can kind of like, really bring it to that next level, kind of scale up, start distributing our products all across the state of Florida. And so, yeah, we've been doing crazy beers and celebrating ever since. All right,
That's the reason we're here.
So here's your tasting glasses. So we're going to be sampling some beers along the way. You don't have to double up if you don't want. You can just do the one. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. So you guys can take these home as well.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure. So if you guys want to follow me, we're going to go check out the brew house.
Either way.
So the first beer that we're gonna try, this is Hop Gun IPA. It's our flagship IPA. It's like a West Coast style, very balanced. It's around 7%. Yeah, if you want to check that out. If you guys want more, don't be scared to ask. And if you guys have any questions as well, please, ask away.
For her?
Yep, sure.
Yeah.
This is my favorite.
Oh yeah.
Cheers. I love
Cheers,
this one.
guys.
I love this one.
Of course, a little for me too, of course. So yeah, this is the brew house. So this is where we make the beer right here. So this is a 30 barrel brew system. A barrel pretty much is like a measurement for beer. It's like 30 something gallons essentially. So this is a 30 barrel system. Right over here, you'll see a 3.5 barrel system. You guys want to walk around, that's what we call our pilot system. So anytime we want to do like more like small experimental stuff, we'll brew it on this first, and if it's really good, we'll bring it over to the big system. The way beer is made, it's kind of like making tea, right? So you're like steeping the grains. I don't know, like outside if you guys saw that giant white silo.
Uh-huh.
So that's where we keep our base malt. it pretty much gets sucked out of the silo into that mill over there, that kind of like silver piece of machinery. It crushes up the grains real nicely and then spits them out into this, which this is called the mash tun. So when you steep those grains in hot water, that's called mashing. And essentially what you're doing is you're pulling out those sugars and enzymes from the grain that's needed during fermentation to turn it into alcohol.
And what's currently in there is hop gun?
So we're not brewing hop gun. We're not brewing right now, but we do probably brew hop gun
Like regular?
3 to 4 days a week. Yeah, we produce a lot of hop gun. Yeah, sometimes we run it 24 hours too, so on the weekends, but usually like during festivals, we'll slow down production and stuff like that. So yeah, once it's done, usually the mashing takes around an hour. So you're kind of steeping those grains, and then it's transferred over to this other side, and that's the boil kettle. So once you mash the grains, transfer over there, start boiling the beer, and that's when you add the hops. So the hops are kind of like spice of like a dish, right? It adds a nice bitterness, kind of balance out the sweetness of the malts. It adds flavor, like hop gun is known to have kind of citrusy, like grapefruit kind of notes. That's from the hops. Some of our more traditional styles will have more like earthy, piney kind of flavors to it. So it all depends on what type of hops you're using. Hops are also like, if you ever drink a really dank IPA and you're like, man, this kind of like smells like weed, dude. You're like, what? So hops are actually in the same family as cannabis. They're related. So we kind of pick up some of those tones now.
That's when it happens, right after.
Yep, after you mash it, then we transfer it over here, boil the liquid, add the hops. You kind of add hops throughout the process of the boiling. In the beginning, you kind of only get like bitterness from the hop, but if you add them towards the end, that's when you get that flavor and aroma. So like our Cosmic Journey Hazy IPA, and even hop gun as well, we're adding a lot of hops at the very end of the boil because we want to preserve a lot of that flavor and aroma, right? And yeah, we use all different types of hops, hops from Europe, hops from New Zealand, Japan, and then a lot of like American hops, usually from like Washington or Oregon.
Now, do you use any specific kind of hops for specific beers, or just kind of like?
For sure.
Yeah.
So hop gun is, we use very like almost like OG like American hops. So Cascade, Centennial, stuff like that, where it's like not overly crazy, but it still gives you some of that really solid, like citrusy, tropical, a little bit of pine as well.
This
So
is a really weird question. It's in like a field, right?
yeah, it grows a lot like wine.
Yeah.
So
like
it grows on a vine. Unfortunately, it's too hot in Florida. Like the climate isn't great, so we don't really grow hops. And there's a farm next door actually, and they like experimented trying to make some hops. It went okay, you know, but yeah, they tried, but yeah, it's too hot. You know, that California, like Oregon kind of climate is perfect. A lot like wine. Like anywhere you grow wine.
It's the same with the wine. I wanted to say that. It's the same with the wine.
Yeah.
The Washington wine right now is a very good flavor.
Yeah.
They made really good wine.
Yeah.
And now because they have air and everything really good right there.
Yeah.
Well, like Napa Valley too.
Yeah.
It's the same area. Yeah.
For sure. So cool. Yeah. That's the mash tun. If you guys want to come check out the fermentation tanks and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah, you said they're not brewing anything right now.
But it's cool
Yeah,
to
so it's
see.
empty right
Yeah.
now, but you can
You can
brewers can
go-
kind of like come check it out over here, you know, and add any special ingredients in there or kind of make sure it's going good. Everything's very automated, so we kind of have a board right here that kind of controls,
Oh my
you know,
gosh.
like the mash tun and all that stuff over here.
Big stand on top there, or like this or something.
Yep.
Right there.
So we do everything in Celsius. Yeah.
Right.
Watch your step.
Something. Like they throw everything.
It's a go through the process. Like,
Oh, okay.
that's what that is.
Yeah. Do you guys want any more hop gun or are you? Before we walk?
Well, they have a new one because they don't have it right here.
It's okay. We got plenty. Don't worry.
How much does one of those cost? Do you know?
Ooh,
Like the pricing range? I guess?
hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
Guys,
crazy, man.
One more
Yeah.
question.
Cheers.
before
Yeah.
we go. I know this one is for testing. How much does that fill of like barrels, like you said?
So that's a 3.5 barrel system, and this is a 30. Yeah.
Poquito
Yeah.
para mí.
30 by 30. And like on the fermentation tanks, you can already see like how many gallons
Yeah,
it
yeah, yeah.
fits.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's how they're able to like shipping.
No,
It's
yeah.
like you're able to put it all over the place.
Yep.
Gotta make it quick.
We gotta make it quick. We gotta make a lot of it.
So this is I'm going to tell you it's a personal because I'm here in this country 10 years, and the second brewery I knew is this one, and we love it.
Oh, right on.
Bro, we
man.
love it when you make Bourbon, when you make this one,
I mean,
when you
yeah,
make
yeah.
Floridian. It's the first time when somebody give me like, taste this, and I say, damn,
We
this is
started
very good.
into like the craft brew world.
Like
With
with
the second
you.
brew, we're like,
Oh.
okay,
Literally.
This is kind of a cool
We
thing
love to hear that. And we like to call ourselves kind of like a gateway brewery because some of our beers like don't really taste much
right.
like, because we like, it'll taste like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. So it's like someone that's like, I don't like beer, let's try it. And they're like, oh, I love this. You know? But yeah, we were kind of early to the game here, especially in South Florida. Like around 2013 was when things were really starting to kind of like take off. So like the timing of opening up this brewery honestly was perfect.
You know what? The other thing I love of you is how you support the Florida Panthers.
Oh yeah,
Hey.
we're the official craft beer, baby.
Yeah, I love it. You know what? I'm a super fan of the Florida Panthers. When they won their first cup, I have my big tattoo on my back.
Oh, that's nice.
I have a
awesome.
fucking big tattoo, and they sign it. I have two signers for by Lumber and Coolie Cup. And right now, last year, they have 4 more.
Right on.
They're fucking crazy. I'm not fucking
Yeah.
crazy about the Panthers.
Yeah, we brew a beer called Gloves Off. It's like a red IPA. It's in collaboration with them. And Sean Thornton, who's like, he played for the Panthers, but he's also like an exec there. He actually like came here to collaborate and like develop the recipe.
Nice.
So it's pretty cool. So yeah, if you guys want to follow me, go check out the fermentation tanks. Once the beer is done being mashed, you know, we threw the grains in, we got all that sugary water, add the hops, kind of spice it up. We cool the beer down and then we transfer it to these fermentation tanks and then we add the yeast. And so like the brewers only halfway make the beer, like yeast actually makes the beer, right?
Yeah.
So the yeast, the way it works, it eats those sugars and enzymes and converts it into alcohol and CO2. So the more grains that you add to a beer, the higher the alcohol is going to be, right?
Yeah.
So do you guys know the difference between an ale and a lager?
Not really. No.
So it's the two main styles of beers. An ale is a top fermenter and a lager is a bottom fermenter. Ales usually only take about 2 weeks to make and they're a lot more expressive in flavor. So that's why you'll see like a lot of craft breweries doing mostly ales.
Yeah.
You can turn them over faster and you can be a little bit crazier with what you do, right? So here we do mostly ales, but we also do some lagers. Lagers, they take about 30 days to produce. The main fermentation usually happens within a couple days, but then you got to go through the lagering process. That's essentially just letting it sit at a pretty cold temperature for a long time to really help clean up the beer and make it very like clean and kind of like neutral tasting, right? So lagers are traditionally a lot easier drinking, you know, not as much flavor and stuff like that. Yingling, you know, Corona Modelo, stuff like that.
Yeah, very basic, like food beer.
They're
Yep.
more commercial too. So.
Yeah.
Yes, see a lot of big breweries. So whenever you guys are ready, I want you to go try our Floridian wheat beer.
I'm ready.
Oh yeah, there
I'm
you go.
ready. I'm always ready.
Always ready, baby.
It's funny because I actually like this one more than the hop gun because the hop gun you can tell has more hops, more grain.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
You know what?
It's stronger.
I remember the first time because this is not too old. This is vibing, right?
This is Floridian.
Floridian.
Yeah, the wheat
No,
beer.
I'm confused with vibing. No,
You get-
forget it. Never mind,
But
forget it.
they're very much
Oh,
like,
is it-
similar.
Yeah, this is similar.
It's like a
Yeah.
lager. It's like a-
So Floridian is a it's a German style Hefeweizen, which is essentially like a German wheat beer. So what makes this different than your standard wheat beer is we use Hefeweizen yeast. And that's a German style yeast that really impart flavors of like banana, citrus, and clove. So we don't add any of those flavors into the beer. They kind of just naturally occur through the fermentation.
And I can taste
You can kind of
Yeah.
taste it, right?
Yeah,
So
fruity for sure.
yeah, kind of fruity. Yeah, a little banana, a little clove. Kind of those are kind of the traditional flavors in there.
Yeah, the banana for sure. I didn't like.
It was
I didn't
banana?
put that together.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, that's what it is. Yeah.
Yeah, so and we also do some lagers, but mostly ales. When we added all of the capacity of our fermenters combined, it equated to about 500,000 pints of beer.
500,000.
500,000.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And, like,
That's a lot of cold beer.
And, like,
Yeah.
these tubs here,
Yeah.
you guys make like several beers, not just one kind of
Oh
beer.
yeah.
right?
We'll fill them up with any
Yeah.
different type. We'll clean them, fill them up with something different. A lot of them you'll notice are much bigger than the brew house, so
Yeah,
they'll
yeah.
actually have to brew multiple turns of the beer
Wow.
in order to actually fill up the entire.
Let me ask you something. Do you have a one day you lost when you made a beer you like and you lost it?
Yeah, I mean,
That's happened a lot. And just
yeah, we all kind of shed one. It's pretty rare. I mean,
Uh-huh.
in the early days, I'm not gonna lie, like, yeah, there was a lot of like experimenting, especially with like when you're using natural ingredients, you can't really sanitize them, right? So you're kind of like have that risk of like, all right, so there was something in the cinnamon that might have like infected the beer or something like that. That doesn't happen as much anymore. We're pretty consistent, but yeah, I mean, there definitely have been cases where that's happened.
If it happens, you waste pretty much everything that's in there.
Like the whole
Yeah, you
process
gotta-
goes.
The whole process.
Yeah,
Like, if you
sometimes
made it, nah.
it hasn't happened in a while, but there's been other stories where a beer that we put into like a barrel got infected, but in a good way. Like lactobacillus is like a type of bacteria that's used to make sour beers. So we actually got a lactobacillus infection in the beer, but it actually made the beer into like a really good barrel-aged sour.
Yeah, for real.
So it's like there are also happy accidents that happen sometimes too, right?
It's like here is where you also check for that. Like if something was infected. Something.
Yeah, that's a perfect segue. Why don't you walk over
Okay,
here?
let's go.
Yeah. So this is our lab.
Very cool.
Yeah, we like to sample the beer from start to finish, making sure that, you know, once it goes from the mash tun and it's about to go into the fermenter, we want to test the original gravity of the beer. So when it's done, you know, we know what the percentage is going to be. We can also measure ABV. Does anyone know what IBUs are?
No.
No.
It's International Bittering Unit. So that's how you measure the bitterness of the beer. So Floridian's going to be a much lower IBU compared to like a hop gun. A hop gun's probably going to be around 70 IBUs, whereas like a lighter beer is going to be anywhere from like 10 to like 30, right? So we test for that here. We test microbial, so anything we don't want to make sure there's anything that's going to spoil or infect the beer as well. So we test for that. We recently launched THC beverages as well.
Yeah.
They're like THC social tonics are really good. So we'll test, make sure we're not giving someone a 50 milligram when it says 5, right? But yeah, it's cool, man. We got some really smart people that work for the brewery. As you can see, they're like literally working on like crazy formulas and some calculus. You got your THC molecules over here.
That's pretty cool though. I like also that it's like just written on the cabinets.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's
It's
so
very
homey.
like
Yeah.
you know.
Because you do that because I think it's important, right?
Mm-hmm.
So fuck it, you don't care. I don't want to. You don't have time for getting like paper. I think, and you fuck it. Let's do it in the cabinet.
Yeah, so other people can see it too.
Yeah.
Weird.
So you know, for a brewery of our size, starting a lab was a must, right? Like we wanted to make sure that like everything was going to be great from start to finish, and so it's a great investment and gives us capabilities to try a lot of new things too. Like we were like distilling as well. We were kind of turning a barrel-aged beer into a neutral grain spirit. You know, we do a lot of weird stuff, you know, there too.
What
Yeah.
about that board over there? The idea.
Oh yeah, that's throwing some sketty at the wall, you know. Like, so
Brainstorming session.
yeah. So I'm a part of the marketing team, so like I like to insert myself sometimes too with some ideas, but obviously our brewers love to like come up with some crazy stuff. So dill pickle, we actually did end up doing that. The pickle beer is on draft today. Highly suggest trying it. It's a good one.
Which one? Espresso martini.
Spice my
Dill pickle beer.
I don't
Yeah,
try.
yeah.
Oh, this is from Pico.
Wow, it's so
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm going to try them now.
Because it has a check mark on it.
Yep, did that one. Check.
You guys.
Pretzel beer would be kind of crazy.
Avatar? Oh, this sounds amazing. Sorry.
Yeah, no.
Soft pretzel beer.
Yeah.
RJ and innovation. I love that.
Ghost pepper. Oh,
You guys
yeah.
are really good with the flavors.
Yeah,
too.
flavors. Yeah, combine the
Like
the
they
flavors.
taste.
That's
like
kind of what we're
they're
known
supposed
for,
to.
you
Yeah,
know.
yeah. It's not like,
Um,
oh yeah, I can kind of taste like no.
No, we like to go full on with the flavors for sure.
This is where you guys put like different samples and stuff.
Yeah, so
Why
like
they have
they'll
that?
pull samples off there. Usually they're like in these like little tubes and stuff like that. But as you can see, like they're even like grabbing a little thing. I don't know what it's called, but that
I have a
little
problem.
thing over there, and the.
Now I have a problem.
Uh oh,
Or something.
let's go. No, you're
Come
good.
on, friend too.
It was
The
old
guys
friend.
is going to be-
Pearl, trust me.
So, how long have you been working here?
I've been with this. I'm good, man. Thank you. I've been with this company for 10 years.
10 years.
Yeah, I started as I was their first marketing intern,
Marketing.
straight out of college.
I started at, like, 5.
Yeah.
Are you beer master?
What's that?
Are you beer master?
A brew? No.
Sorry.
No, I do homebrew. So when I started at the lounge, I work
Okay.
at the homebrew shop. So I am a little knowledgeable about like the beer process and stuff like that. But I was going to school for marketing, and so I did an internship here. I was the digital content coordinator for a while, and now I'm the marketing specialist.
Oh man,
Uh,
that's awesome. Dude, cheers.
Oh,
to you.
thank you.
Cheers,
Yeah,
cheers,
yeah,
cheers.
cheers.
That's incredible, man.
Internship and now
Blow
you're
up.
doing this.
Yeah.
Man, that's awesome.
I try. It was a great gig right out of college. Let me
Yeah,
tell you.
that's-
Yep. All right, so this is so after fermentation, right? The beer's fermented. It's got the alcohol. It's finished. That piece of equipment right over there that kind of has like that dome kind of shape to it. That's called a centrifuge. So that's how we filter the beer. It essentially just spins the beer really, really fast and pulls out any solids and stuff like that. So you get like a nice, clean, finished product. After it's filtered, these are bright tanks. So that essentially is used to carbonate the beer, right? Yeah, no one likes an uncarbonated flat beer, right? So we force carbonate it. Different beers have different carbonation levels, so we measure that along the way, right, in the lab. So yeah, carbonate the beer. Also over here, this little tank right here, that's anytime we're adding natural ingredients, like our maple bacon coffee porter, we'll add coffee beans and maple syrup in there, and then we'll spin the beer through there to kind of pick up all those flavors. So anytime we're using fruit, cinnamon sticks, we do a French toast beer that's cinnamon and maple, add cinnamon sticks in there. Fire in the hole that's out there, raspberry habaneros, we're adding those in there, spinning the beer, picking up those flavors. Yeah.
What are these streaks here? Does this ever overflow?
No, that's from like cleaning process,
Oh,
like
okay.
cleaning them off and stuff like that.
It's very overflow.
Oh yeah, that's never great. So yeah, you can kind of tell like the PSI in there, and
Yeah, you
Yeah.
have to be really careful.
yep. Training.
A lot, right?
Yes.
Be very careful.
Yes, you gotta be very
Esta es la parte que a
careful.
Andrea le gusta.
This is a bomb.
All right, so this is our canning line. So once it's carbonated, then we transfer it over here, package it up either in kegs or cans. This canning line does about 200 cans a minute, so it's pretty fast. We do everything from 19.2 ounce, 16 ounce, 12 ounce, and 12 ounce sleek, which are those slim cans. So a majority of our beers are going to be 12 ounce cans. This is actually our newest beer. It's called Pre-Game Pilsner. It's our new year-round beer. It's a Czech-style Pilsner lager. Super easy drinking. It's got European and American hops in it. One of our brewers is from Ukraine, so he's like very familiar with European styles. So he developed the recipe. We're really stoked about it. I love the can. Kind of went for like a more like traditional,
Classic.
like retro beer style.
Do the cans come with the printed label on it, or is there like a labeler that kind of puts it in?
That's a great question. Yeah. So a lot of our cans are digitally printed,
Right.
so they come already printed. But anything that you see in the cooler that are in like the 16 ounce 4-packs,
Right.
we kind of use more like sticker labels for those. So those actually get labeled right over there.
So there's, like the taller ones are with a label, and this one's come digitally printed.
Printed.
already.
Exactly.
You just pour the beer in it.
Yep.
close it.
Yep. So the way the process goes here, if you guys want to sample
Alright, thank
this.
you. I'm excited for this one.
Yeah, this one's really good.
Pre-game, nice. A lighter beer, right?
I'm going to try this for the first time.
Pilsner. I like
Yeah.
the Pilsner.
For sure.
Grills
Just
for the
real
pills.
Swiss pills.
So yeah, this is
Cheers.
Cheers.
yeah, cheers guys.
We're a very fun group, right?
So yeah, as you can see, a pallet of the cans are over there. They essentially get up on this like assembly line, and they kind of go travel all the way from over there on this conveyor belt, spit out over there. There's a machine over there. We walk over there, you'll see it. That's where it gets filled with the liquid, and then the can sealer on top, and then it gets kind of closed. Comes back around this way. You can see like 6-pack cartons up here. So that's kind of like where it boxes everything up together. We can do 6-packs and 12-packs. So it gets packaged in there and then kind of put on trays, and they'll just throw that on a pallet.
Does the full production that goes out throughout the states gets out of this facility?
Yep. Anything that you find at retailers is made here. Yeah. Everything.
So, and maybe you know this, maybe you don't, but for the digital can versus
What
the label, is it like cheaper?
Yeah, usually. So usually for these cans, the process is easier too, right? Like digitally, they're ready to go. We don't have to label them.
Yeah.
And when you order them in bigger quantities, it makes a lot of sense getting
Yeah.
digitally.
Yeah.
And honestly, we like digital printed cans because there's no issue with like the quality
is
of
much
it.
better because it gets into the can. I know a little bit about it because I work with printing. It's completely different because then this one is out of paper, so like more things can get in it.
Yeah.
The ink can get
You can tell.
busted for any other
Yeah.
reasons. But the can digitally printed right on. If there's a correct way to do it, then it's less problem.
Yeah.
Pricing is probably it's two completely different processes.
Yeah.
So
Usually when you get the digitally
But-
printed, you want to go big.
right,
like,
right.
you need a lot of
That's the only
quantities.
thing. That's the only thing. Digital printing, it's pretty much anything that's bulk. So
Yeah.
you can tell that the best sellers are probably going to be already
printing.
digital
Yeah,
printed.
like, yeah.
But the ones that are seasonals, you only get X many labels, and then that's it.
Yep.
If you run out, then you order more. So
Yep. And so like, anytime like small batches makes a lot more sense for the
Yeah.
sticker style labels,
Right.
right? Because you don't have to do such a
You don't
crazy
have to do
quantity
crazy.
of them.
right.
So a lot of our like small limited stuff you'll see in the tap room, like the 16-ounce cans,
Yeah.
are gonna have those like sticker labels
Right.
on there.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, for sure.
Very
cool.
All right, you guys need any more? Or
I think we're okay. We're okay.
we're good. All right,
This is a very, very good one.
Yeah, like it.
cool.
Very complete.
Yeah, so you can kind of see here like all of the parts that kind of package them into the 6-packs.
Love it.
And then that machine over there, that's where it fills the cans and seals them.
okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Y tiene que haber una distancia larga entre el momento que sale la parte mojada y llega acá, porque ya para acá tiene que estar seca, porque aquí hay cartón para el momento que estás.
Yeah, so this is kind of just like dry storage. Nothing too crazy, but like, so in the brewing process, we use probably like 90 to 80% of the malt bill of a beer is going to be Pilsner malt or base grain because it's high in fermentable sugars. So you need something to produce that alcohol. We keep all of our specialty malts over here. So that can include like a caramel malt. That's essentially you're cooking the barley and caramelizing the sugars in there. So like Hop Gun, we use caramel malts to give it like a touch of that caramel sweetness. The darker beers, you're going to use like a roasted barley or like a chocolate malt. So those are actually cooked enough so where it's almost like burnt. So you kind of get like those flavors of like chocolate and coffee, like super roasty flavors, right? So we keep all those specialty malts over here. Yeah. So we're going to go check out the cooler.
Water.
We try. It's a lot of moving parts, so it's like hard sometimes to maybe. Yeah. Yep. All right, it's gonna get a little chilly.
Oh, good to go.
It's gonna get a little chilly in here. Yeah. It feels good after being in the brewery, for a little bit.
It's like 100 degrees outside.
I know. So, obviously no one wants a warm beer, right? So after it's, packaged, we immediately throw it in here. You want to keep it nice and cold. Keeping beer cold has the best chances of preserving those flavors and stuff like that, right? So you see those doors that pull up right over there? So like we'll have our distributors pull up their like 18-wheeler trucks and park it right there, and we'll just fill up pallets of product and send it out. Our products are available at Publix, Total Wine, ABC, all across the state of Florida. Yeah,
Trader Joe's,
Trader Joe's. Yeah,
which is crazy. Trader Joe's is very finicky.
yeah, that's great. They brought our stuff in.
She's sorting.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice.
The kegs and stuff.
Like,
That
I
way you
like
guys could
know
have
they're
like bars and things like that.
Yeah. Yeah, so kegs, anytime you get it at a restaurant, comes from here, pops on a truck to our distributors. The beer industry is a 3-tier system, so if you want to sell to accounts or retailers, it goes through a distributor. So we probably have around like over 5 distributors throughout the state of Florida.
Right.
Yeah.
So when it leaves in a keg, it goes to an actual tap room that they just drafted from the keg.
Yep, they send it to a bar or restaurant, and they have their own cooler set up, and they just tap it there.
They take it out of the keg.
Yep. Yeah, on-premise, like draft sales is great for breweries, especially a lot of smaller craft breweries, because you don't have to really pay for the packaging. It's a lot easier to like distribute your products out to different spots like that. So yeah, we
Do
love.
you guys brew for other breweries, like other beer for other companies, or just Funky Buddha beer gets brewed in here?
So when it comes to beer, we pretty much just do it for Funky Buddha. We do like collaboration or like contracted beers for like other bars, like Sloppy Joe's and in Key West, we do their sloppy ale. Tap 42, we do their 42 hazy days. So we do like collaborations or like that type of stuff. We do a lot of co-packing though for like THC brands. So like a lot of that's been getting really popular lately, and the companies just don't have the overhead to like start their own thing. So we do a lot of THC brands as well.
Nice.
It's getting a little cold. Let's get out of here.
He's completely fine. I'm like dying in here. I don't think you're from Florida. Okay, spotted right there. That's how you know.
Yeah. All right, so we're gonna go check out my favorite room in the brewery, the barrel room.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, I do. I source the merchandise and stuff too. Yep. So this is our barrel room. It's also a event venue.
I was gonna say at some point when we were planning our wedding, then COVID happened, but
Oh man.
we looked at the pictures and this looks amazing.
Yeah.
For events with little lights, it's so nice and
Yeah, had to do it. It's such a beautiful room. Yeah. Yeah, so we've done watch parties, we've done like concerts back here. We've done, we do a ton of weddings, a ton of private events, corporate events, holiday
and
parties.
it's an actual like there's product in this barrel.
So the way when we say barrel aged beer, right? So we get empty barrels from distilleries. So we have everything in here from whiskey, bourbon, Cabernet wine, rum, tequila, pretty much everything. Brandy, you name it, we probably got it back here. They send the empty barrel, it's still wet, so like it still has some of like the spirit in there. We add a beer, usually a dark beer, like a high ABV beer is like the best one to add to a barrel. You let it sit in there. I think minimum we like to let beers barrel age for at least like 6 to 9 months. We have beers in here that have been aging for like over 8 years.
Wow.
Yeah. And so, and then we let it sit in there, and then that barrel aging process like kind of lets the beer not only like mature, like a beer can almost like mature like wine, kind of like pick up some like nice like flavors and get a little bit more complex over time, but also picks up notes of the oak from the barrel and also the spirit or wine in the barrel. So gives it some nice like whiskey flavors or some oak vanilla kind of flavors,
Right.
So yeah, we have over 500 barrels in here. Like if
we check out the label, it'll tell us what it is, right?
You go to the label, it'll tell you like High West whiskey barrel. It shows you like what batch it was. So I think BA like bourbon ale. So that was a bourbon ale that we're actually about to go try.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay. And it was filled in 2018.
Filled
So
in
it's been there for like 8 years.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Doing math correctly.
Yeah.
My
Good
math.
math. Good math.
My math is not.
I have to double check. We might have one here now that's probably like around 9 years. But this is probably one of the older ones for sure.
Gotcha.
Yeah, let's try some barrel-aged beers. If you guys wanted to stay on this side, yeah, I mean, unless you want to pour your own, I mean. You wanna-
I can try.
yeah.
So when you guys open a keg, I'm curious, like, for instance, that one we just saw, it's from 2018. That particular one, I'm pretty sure has something special in it. So how do I know, or how does it work? You just open it and like market it. Hey, we have this on draft. How does it work?
Yep. So we do one like our most popular barrel aged beer is called Void Shaker. It's a whiskey barrel aged imperial stout with coffee and vanilla.
Okay.
And so that one was kind of like a pretty mass produced one that was available at retailers and stuff, and also available here. But we do more like specialty stuff. So we actually have an imperial club. It's like a bottle club. So exclusive barrel aged beers only available to club members, and we do 5 of them a year. So a lot of the majority of the stuff that we produce goes to that club.
How we can be a
Yeah, how do we join?
How can we get
How we
there?
can be a part of the club.
That's
do
a
we
great
sign up?
question.
This is the most important for this.
Yeah. No, so
I'm ready.
I'm like, that's so true.
so it's
Once beer kicks in, and they just get better.
Yeah.
And better.
I didn't know. I know you a lot of time, and I didn't know you have a club because we've been in a Port St. Lucie and a one brewery right there. The name is what is the name of Port St. Lucie?
Firehawk.
Firehawk.
I think so,
Is
Firehawk.
a brewing like for fighter
Wow.
for real.
oh nice.
Yeah,
Smell
very
it?
nice.
That's really
I
cool.
can recommend, guys.
Smell
Very
it?
good.
Yeah.
Port St. Lucie, but it's amazing.
Whoa.
And they have a club.
Oh yeah, they got a club too.
A club too. But
Yeah.
I say, oh, this is the first time I heard they have a club, but now you have a already know. Maybe on Monday I want to start.
Yeah. So you can join online at our website
Wait,
at
new
any
beer?
time.
Am I punching new beer?
Strong,
Cheers.
for sure.
Cheers.
It is for an acquired taste.
Yes.
Cheers, friends.
So this
Awesome.
so yeah, the Imperial Club you can join on our website, shop.funkybuddha.com anytime. It's an annual membership, so whenever you join, you have that benefits for a year, and you
Yeah.
get 5 beers with the
Yeah.
option to order more bottles for each
Right.
release.
No, but it's pretty cool that only the ones that are, here are distributed through the club.
Yeah.
You don't just serve it
Yeah.
earlier on.
So this is actually one of those beers. So you guys getting a little exclusive tasting right here. So this is actually a really interesting beer. It's called Derby Pie. Derby Pie is like a southern like Kentucky pie that's made with pecans and chocolate.
Yeah.
So we took a bourbon ale. So we had the concept of like, oh, we want to like produce a beer that like tastes like bourbon, right?
Right.
So we
Kentucky bourbon type of.
Yep. So we did an ale with barley, rye, and corn. So like the main ingredients in a bourbon. We brewed that beer. Then we aged it in whiskey barrels. And then after it was aged in the whiskey barrels for, I think, yeah, would you say like 8 years or so, we added chocolate and pecans to it. So that's Derby Pie. It's a little bit of a dessert beer.
Yeah, definitely. It's heavy.
Heavier for
Heavy.
sure.
Right.
It's about 10.5%. So,
But it tastes good.
It's like Prairie Dog. I don't know if you guys know your Prairie Dog birthday.
oh yeah, the prairie bombs.
Prairie Bomb, that's what
Yeah.
it tastes like that one.
Yeah. Yeah, it's good. We do all different types. Sometimes we'll do like very straightforward, like I think a few releases ago for Imperial Club, we did like just a straight up brandy barrel aged Imperial Porter. Like didn't add any ingredients to it. It was so good.
about it,
We couldn't even do anything to it. We're like, it's perfect.
This
and
is like
so-
a weird question, kind of like a dumb question. Are there any wine barrels here?
Yeah.
I know you had said like whiskey and
Yeah, we do wine. We do, there's Cabernet and Chardonnay, I know for sure.
nice.
Um,
I have not seen that.
yeah, we do. We've done, especially our Imperial Stout in wine barrels is really good. So we've done quite a few of those. Yeah.
Do you do anything that you only serve here?
Like in
Right.
this bar.
Like in the only beer
For
the
the
time
club?
you can get it is if you come
At
to
this
Funky
place.
Buddha.
Like
So-
Funky Buddha and Fort
Like
Lauderdale.
exclusive.
Yeah, so a lot of the beers that are available in the tap room, I would say like probably at least 60 to 70% of the beers that you're trying in the tap room are probably only available here.
Yeah, because it's all like
Yeah,
five,
that's true.
six,
I never see
Yeah.
those.
5, 6. Because when you go to like a total one,
Yeah.
You can see
You only see the
from
popular
Funky,
ones,
it's
yeah.
just 6, 5, something like that.
Yeah, we have 5 core
But
brands.
when you come into here, you see a lot.
Yeah. Five core
So what are
brands,
the
4
5 core
seasonals.
ones? I know Floridian for sure.
Hop Gun.
Guns, another one.
Pregame, Vibin,
Pre-game just like recently.
just
I
dropped.
guess. Okay.
Pregame, and then Cosmic Journey, which is a hazy IPA.
Hazy.
Yeah.
But as far as some of the specialties, because I know we've seen some of the other ones in there, like
Oh, we've
PB&J
seen a
and
bunch.
stuff like that.
The
Yeah.
no crust.
The no
one,
crust,
The no
yeah.
crust, yeah.
The most famous beer. to come
Yeah.
out of Funky Buddha.
It's super, that one put us on the
People
map for
love that
sure.
one, Yeah.
Yeah, that one. So yeah, we do 4 seasonals as well. They're
Okay.
more specialty stuff. Like right now, it's Pineapple Beach. It's like a pineapple blonde
No,
ale.
it makes sense.
And then yeah, like those big, like famous ones like No Crust, Maple Bean Coffee Porter. We'll do limited drops, and they might see like a little distribution, usually like in South Florida area.
I love no
Yeah.
crust. No
Yeah.
crust is a perfect beer. If you guys haven't had it, you
I
gotta
haven't
try
had it yet.
You gotta
Yeah,
try
that
it.
that one's cool. It's a cool story. Like
It's sweet, but it's good.
our owner, his daughter was super young at the time, so he's like making peanut butter jelly sandwiches for her. And he's like, dude, I should just make a peanut butter jelly sandwich beer. And he literally tried. I think he said like over 30 different recipes. So like tried a lot of different ones, and he finally like nailed the perfect. It's like one of our most protected beers, I would say. Like I'm never allowed to like post or like talk about like how we actually do it. It's like a trade secret, you know.
It is
really
the best beer that
Yeah.
you guys have.
Yeah, it's a really good one.
It's
It
like
blows
beer
people's
for,
minds.
people that
Like
hate beer.
exactly,
That beer is for them.
it's our gateway beer.
Yeah, it is the gateway beer. It's so good.
This is
He wouldn't like it because he hates peanut butter.
Oh, but it's so
the
good.
tour,
It's so
right?
sweet.
Yeah.
It's
So
just
you have
dessert.
something to say for the guys who are watching right now?
Yeah, I would say, thank you guys for watching. Check out Funky Buddha Brewery. We're an awesome local craft brewery here in South Florida. Been around for 13 years, celebrating our 13-year anniversary. Beers are available, all across the state of Florida, or come visit us here in Oakland Park. And we'd love to share a beer with you.
Awesome. Well,
Thank you so
much.
much.
Oh, the guys, you have the microphone.
Yes.
You
Do you
make-
guys want to share anything about your
Exactly.
experience? You're kind of like forced into
I love Funky
volunteering.
Buddha.
No, we're big Funky Buddha fans. I know I moved down here like 10 years ago, right during like you guys like kind of blowing up, so I just kind of been sticking with that. So like Funky Buddha is where it's at, man. It's a good beer.
I am from here and I love beer, and I could say Funky Buddha is
It's
the
the
place to
best.
be.
It's the best. Yes, thank you.
Thank
All
you so
right.
much.
Cheers, guys. Yeah.
Cheers, guys.
Yeah, thank you so much for.
Oh, thank
No,
you.
thank you.
Right.
Thank you. That was amazing. You're watching, guys. Thank you.
Born and
Bueno, muchachos, espero que les haya gustado el video, el tour, primer video que hacemos con un tour. Era buenísimo, explicó todo, no hay más nada que hacer. Si pueden venir, vengan y reciban el tour. Buenísimo, nos gustó bastante la cerveza. Bueno, Funky Buddha es uno de nuestros breweries favoritos, en el cual venimos a beber, venimos a ver los juegos de los Panthers, porque ellos son sponsors de los Panthers, del hockey. A mí me gusta mucho el hockey. Y entonces, este sitio es espectacular. Tienen muchas cervezas, recuerden. No sé si vieron el video completo, pero recuerden que ellos tienen 5 cervezas en la calle, pero tienen 20 taps. 20 taps donde ellos solamente lo venden aquí. Siempre están inventando cosas nuevas con cervezas buenísimas, siempre tienen eventos. Hoy, en su aniversario número 13, estuvimos aquí compartiendo con ellos. Así que no olviden compartir, darle like y dejar un comentario para que nos ayude, para que todos sigamos más adelante y sigamos haciendo más videos. Una vez más, estamos aquí gracias a Miss Bello House Creation, que nos ayudó a llegar a este sitio y a poder hacer merch. Ah, by the way, tenemos nueva merch, nueva camisa. Mira, la parte de atrás. Vamos a empezar a hacer merch. Y además de esto, vienen otras cosas, viene un regalo, vienen cosas nuevas. No lo olviden, por favor, síganos y compartan con nosotros. Gracias. He's right. Yo lo dije mal, es verdad. Un niño acaba de pasar y me dijo, yo le dije, oh, mira, Charizard. Y no, me dijo, no, no es Charizard, es Charmander. He's right, tiene razón. Pero bueno, es otra cosa.
Pasaporte cervecero,